Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Nebraska's offense will get the first possession of the game. No jitters at all expected for this guy. Highly recruited, highly touted, big impact in practice, and now ready to debut, guys.
You know he's feeling nervous in his first ever game.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, can there be a better start for a defense than setting the tone with back-to-back sacks, forcing a 3rd and long, first time out the gates? Really good job by this defense.
And this crowd is up for grabs, and not much excites them like back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the FIU Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. Quarterback gets the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Finding open areas. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that deep. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking for a crease to the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Quickly complete. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
That makes the score Florida International 7, Nebraska 3.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in his quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. On the ground, it's Walker. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on 2nd down for this offense. Rides to the back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24. And this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And the Huskers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Coming after it. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Getting some heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
The Huskers will line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. FIU pushing tempo.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period.
7, Nebraska 3.
They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. They move the tight end all over. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pressure coming. And And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you, and you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes it's too late. You saw that right there.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive, David, wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Unloads to the right. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Husker.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it. Take care of the football. Make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Nebraska, 17. Florida International, 7.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
FIU pushing tempo. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the foot.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Here on 3rd down. The play action fake. Might be looking to run. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, that play just took a lot of time to develop. The longer the quarterback held on to the football, the longer the time that strong safety had to just think, you know what, I know I'm supposed to be back here covering, but I'm going to go get myself involved. And he shows you his speed as he was able to close the gap.
FIU will line up to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll go to the ground. Showing off the arms. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Steps away. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
I'll tell you what, after that big gainer on third down, you might think about your quarterback running it again down here. It's hard to throw down close inside the 10-yard line. You've got to have some designed QB runs or give him a run-pass option on the perimeter. See if he can punch it in after that big gain.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
And the Huskers will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. FIU pushing tempo. On second down, looking again to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. They're trying to get to him. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He knew that he was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that pass intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Might as well give it to him again. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 35, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The inside handoff. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Hits the accelerator to the right. 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Green Wave offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up by 27 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you need to know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. At midfield, he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Trying play action. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to take off. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
Right back to the well. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires to the right. He's got him wide open. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Huskers! And the punishment has been extended.
Number 24.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
41, Florida International, 14.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. The Panthers will move the sticks. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking down the middle, on target to the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. FIU set up with another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This offense has a 2nd down play.
2nd down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Got his man on the right. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
Coming up, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Turnover on down.
They'll try to get outside. At the 45 on his way. Smashes through the tackle. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Feeling some heat. And they get the sack just like that.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Trying to get to him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. They'll leave it with him. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Now on 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Buck. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Dances away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Little. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Going for 6. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Oregon.
The give as they work on that clock.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the ground. He's got it again. Fakes his man out. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
That's a first down for the offense.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking for a crease, it's Burks. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get